So today we're having a look at the weaning process and handling of the foals and the importance of this education in their life and this time in their life. Of course they're losing their mothers at this point, we're taking them away from them, and we have to teach them how to be more like adolescents and how to live on their own as a group. As you'll see today, this group that we've got in, they were weaned last Friday. Over the weekend we don't do a lot with them, they're just obviously fed a couple of times a day. We go in, we muck out around them so they've got people moving about the boxes with them and just get them used to being in closer proximity to people without shying away from us. Then come Monday morning, we spend more time with them as we go along. They're taught to be caught and have a head collar on and off, obviously. They're taught to pick up their feet, they're taught to have hands run over them. We run brushes over them, give them grooming to get them used to close contact with people. And then we progress to teaching them to walk around the box in hand, teaching them to bend their necks so as they turn they're using their body and they're turning properly, they're moving properly. And then we slowly progress to walking outside of the boxes in groups, inside the barn at first and then outside the barn, which today will be their first time out on the lawn. What we do, obviously we have the nanny there as you've seen. That's just to give them a bit of reassurance, an older horse that stays calm if something happens. And then everyone takes a turn in front. Whoever's in front will turn off and come back to be the last in line. And that way you teach each of them to lead along and not just be following others all the time. This gives them a bit of independence, teaches them to lead as well as to follow others, and just reaffirms the trust between them and the person with them. This period, when they first come off their mother, when they're first weaned, is a really important time for them because they soak up information like a sponge. They're very inquisitive animals, and it's a time where you can educate them. They'll accept the information you're giving them, they'll accept the commands you're giving them, and repetition will just let that soak into them, and they'll keep that with them as they go through their life. So over the coming months now, once they've had their couple of weeks of education out to the paddock, we'll keep bringing them in regularly and just reaffirming what we've taught them. This is really important to just keep on top of them, make sure that they don't spend too much time away from people, and keep that memory process going for them, keep that education in their mind. And that way, later in the year, when they're ready to go for a yearling prep and transition to somewhere like Colin Grove, where Dan Brash does an excellent job for us, he can take their education further and lead into what they need to know to get to a sale and to present themselves well and to look at their best.